Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Monday Night Raw. After the Monday Night Raw last week, we hear from Roman Reigns tonight to actually open up Monday Night Raw, as well as we see Elias in action up next. People are wondering why I returned last week to attack Braun Strowman. It's an easy answer. Raw needs a major facelift. Raw has been struggling to keep up with the other brands such as SmackDown and NXT. Everything starts at the top, and it starts with the Universal Championship. Raw needs someone that can carry this show into the future, and it definitely is not Braun Strowman. Monday Night Raw wonders why that they can't handle in the King of the Ring matches, also in the Survivor Series matches. Monday Night continues to struggle. So that's going to start changing now. And I am officially challenging Braun Strowman to a matchup at SummerSlam. And I'm going to be taking that Universal Championship away from Braun Strowman, one way or another. It's going to be the easy way or the hard way, Braun. One way or another, that Universal Championship is going to come back around my waist. And I am going to be the head of the table here on Monday Night Raw. And you can see right now, I'm ready for a matchup. Kurt Angle, make me a match tonight in the main event so I can show Braun Strowman what I'm exactly capable of. We are here for our first matchup tonight, and hold on a minute, looks like we're going to get ourselves a concert from Elias to start off Monday Night Raw.
Hello, I am Elias. And as the man who holds the power of the wind in his fist, I've got one question for everybody here tonight. Who wants to walk with Elias? Now, I have been all across the world. I've been to Paris, I've been to Italy, all across Europe, South America, South Africa, you name it. Elias has been there, and it has brought me here tonight. And it seems everywhere I go, no matter what I do, a universal truth follows me. And I am certain that everyone here knows it. It is that WWE stands for. I said WWE stands for. Well, I gotta tell you, I certainly came prepared with a song tonight, but before I get started, I need you all to do a few things for me. I need you to silence your cell phones, hold your applause, and shut your mouths. I'm waiting for a town that's not such a disgrace, but I see so many stupid people, I wanna punch them in the face. I'm waiting for a town that's not such a disgrace, but I see so many stupid people, I wanna punch them in the face.
Well, thank you to Elias there, but it looks like we're going to have ourselves a new debuting superstar here on Monday Night Brawl, and he is the Ultimate Bro, Matt Riddle. Time to throw your fists up in the air, ladies and gentlemen. The newest member of Monday Night Raw, Matt Riddle. This man had a handful of matches there on NXT. Kurt Angle, Stephanie McMahon making the decision to taking their chance, bringing him over to Monday Night Raw. And that's two big names in these last 2 weeks with Keith Lee and now Matt Riddle. And I mean, with these two gentlemen coming over to Monday Night Raw, this kind of bolsters their lineup here on Monday Night Raw, and it's something kind of what, Roman Reigns has been talking about, that, Monday Night Raw needs to have a major facelift. And, with this happening, I think Monday Night Raw may be starting to get there. Slowly but surely. And with this being the debut of Matt Riddle here on Monday Night Raw, we're going to see how he fares. Is everyone ready for this matchup for the Ultimate Bro taking on Elias, who is ultimately just talking about how stupid everyone here in Melbourne, Australia is, which is a shame. Oh, and a big kick to the middle of the back there. Matt Riddle on a little bit of a streak here. Maybe going to try and go for the pinfall here early. Referee slow to the count here. Still able to get a 1 count. So tonight we still got plenty of big matches, ladies and gentlemen. We are officially 3 weeks away from SummerSlam. And tonight's matchups, I should say, here on Monday Night Raw is going to feel like a pay-per-view event, because we have 2 women's matches after this very matchup, as it's going to be Ember Moon, former NXT Women's Champion, taking on Sasha Banks, former Raw Women's Champion. Also, Naomi tonight takes on Ruby Riott, and part of these matches, we're gonna be seeing this, and Kurt Angle's going to be addressing it later on tonight. But we can go ahead and tell you what's going to be going on. So at SummerSlam, since Ronda Rousey has gone through every single woman for the most part here on Monday Night Raw, they're going to have ourselves a fatal 5-way match for the Raw Women's Championship. Ronda Rousey wants more competition. Kurt Angle's going to give it to her. So it is going to be the winner of Ember Moon and Sasha Banks advancing to that matchup. Naomi and Ruby Riott, the winner of that match, is going to advance to that. And then we're going to have 2 more women's matches coming up next week to fill out that fatal 5-way matchup that will be occurring at SummerSlam. As now Elias looks to get to work here on Matt Riddle. Oh, nice stiff suplex there from Elias. Almost, it was very close to a brain buster, but turned out to be a suplex. Very effective. Oh, and a big chop to the chest as well. And going back to Roman Reigns' comments as well, he's also telling Kurt Angle to find himself an opponent for the main event tonight. And we'll be hearing from Kurt Angle later on tonight anyway, so it'll be very curious to see who Kurt Angle is going to pick for Roman Reigns. I mean, Roman Reigns is calling himself the head of the table too. And so it's something a little different from Roman Reigns. I mean, he has the most wins here in Universe Mode, and this change of attitude as well from Roman Reigns. This is going to be very interesting to see how this is going to fare for Monday Night Raw. Once again, referee taking a while tonight to really get in position. And I think that very well could have cost Elias at least a 2 count, because I believe he only got a 1 count there. There's a nice fireman's carry reversal there from Riddle. Oh, and a big boot. And now Riddle maybe going to look to put away Elias here. Big kick to that left knee. That's a good idea. And now Riddle. Uh-oh. Cross armbar. Cross armbar. Will Elias tap out? Oh, Riddle lets go of it. Elias is able to get the advantage there, surprisingly. And also later on tonight, the Mysterios make their Raw Tag Team debut tonight, as they will be taking on the Street Profits. That should be a hell of a tag team matchup. Hopefully, eventually, we'll find out who the New Day will be defending their Tag Team Championships against as well. Also, Seth Rollins will be in action, as he has a big matchup at SummerSlam as he takes on Edge. But tonight, Seth Rollins takes on former Universal Champion Shinsuke Nakamura. Hold on to that thought. Elias, look at the height on that frog splash from Elias. Oh my goodness, he definitely got all of that. Matt Riddle is in trouble, ladies and gentlemen. Elias may be seconds away from putting him away. And now this is Elias for you, ladies and gentlemen. Love him or hate him. There for the longest time, it seemed like everybody was, kind of growing on Elias. Maybe a fan favorite, but how Elias just keeps trash talking. I don't think the fans are, really too keen on that. As another frog splash. That frog splash kind of reminds me of Jimmy Superfly Snuka, pardon me, Tamina's father. from back in the day. As, missing that drop kick. Can Matt Riddle capitalize on that mistake from Elias? Going for a kick in the midsection. Elias now. Nice reversal from Elias. And, Elias, he is absolutely loving where he's at currently in this matchup. He has Riddle on the ropes. Literally and figuratively, though, momentarily. Kick in the midsection. Elias here. Swinging neck breaker. That could be all she wrote on Matt Riddle tonight. Will this be enough? 2. No, 2.5. And this is where that frustration comes in for Elias. He thought he had him, but now Elias is going to have to try and figure out what else he needs to do to put away Matt Riddle tonight. Wait a minute. Bro Derek, the tombstone out of nowhere to put away Elias possibly. No, he didn't get him. What a tombstone there from Matt Riddle. Could that be enough? Unfortunately, it wasn't enough. He's going to have to dig down deep, but maybe he's going to... a kick to the skull, and... What the hell? What? Look at this. Look at the brutality from Matt Riddle here. Oh, my goodness. We know Matt Riddle has an MMA background, but damn, those were some vicious kicks and punches there. And even stretching him out there. And, look at this. A little bit of a brain buster, too, from Matt Riddle. Matt Riddle getting very aggressive here. I love this right now. As now Elias fighting back. Last-ditch effort. Now Matt Riddle from behind. Dropping him on his head. That very well could be enough. As now Elias back up to his feet with a big boot. And of course, Elias just rubbing it in the face of everyone in Australia here. Down in Melbourne, Australia. Last time we were here, I believe, was down in the Raw exclusive pay-per-view. Raw exclusive pay-per-view of Super Showdown. And hold on a minute. Will this be enough? 2.5. Elias stays in it. Riddle cannot believe it, but if I'm Riddle, you got to stay on Elias. It's now Riddle. Looking to continue here. No, nice suplex. Almost like suplex brainbuster. Very effective nonetheless. Kick to the midsection now. As now. Nice gut wrench suplex. We might see a trifecta of these possibly. Now Matt Riddle. Just 2 of them, but nonetheless very effective. But a nice kick playing possum there was Elias. And now Riddle back up to his feet. No, Elias gonna try and make him pay here. Big knee strike to the dome of Riddle. And that could be the last moments of this matchup possibly. It's now Riddle doing the best he can to stay in this matchup. And now Riddle. Look at this. Another gut wrench. Are we going to see another one to put away Elias? Here we go. And another one. We saw that moments ago. Riddle's getting closer and closer to putting away Elias. You got to be assuming here. Big hard Irish whip there. And now Riddle going to show that wrestling background, that MMA background. Just showing his test of strength there. And now Riddle. Big knee. And then look at the suplex. Oh my goodness. Turning Elias inside out. If I'm Riddle, I go for the pinfall. I try to see if that was enough. That velocity, just the reflexes on that. Is this it? 2.5. Elias stays in it, but how is he still doing it is the question. This is your opening bout of Monday Night Raw, ladies and gentlemen. These guys are kicking each other's asses. Putting on an absolute show for you tonight. And a big kick to the skull. And we saw this earlier on the matchup. We're going to see a submission hold here. Look at this. No rope break to break this one up. Will Riddle make Elias tap out? Nowhere to go. Will Elias tap? Can he dig down deep? And I think Riddle just lets him go. As it looked like Elias may not have been able to really tap here. As now Riddle going with these big kicks here. And a big kick to the dome. And I think Matt Riddle, he's just trying to figure out what he needs to do to put him away. As now Riddle. That's like halfway across the ring. And he missed. Riddle misses as now both men are down. Riddle stirring up to his feet. Could that be the end of Riddle's debut possibly? Screwing up that beautiful, whatever you want to call it, from the top rope there. As now he has Elias from behind. Look at that strength and power once again from Riddle. This has been an awesome match. Riddle very well could be costing himself after missing that. Oh, it was a running knee strike to the dome of Elias. As now Riddle. Oh, and a knee. I think that glancing blow has made Elias bleed a little bit. Oh, and a discus forearm strike takes down Riddle. Oh, misses the knee strike though. These guys have had key moments in this matchup where they haven't been able to put each other away just yet. Oh, and an open-handed chop takes down Elias. But once again, Elias playing possum. What an opening bout. These guys are kicking each other's ass, like I said earlier. As now Elias looking to fly here, ladies and gentlemen. This could be bad. Uh-oh. Oh, referee inadvertently knocked out, I believe. Maybe Elias did that on purpose. I don't know, but referee shouldn't have been that close in the first place. But like I was mentioning before, Shinsuke Nakamura, former Universal Champion, takes on Seth Rollins. That's going to be a big matchup. As well as Finn Balor takes on Ricochet later on tonight, as we get to see a rematch of Finn Balor and Ricochet. Finn Balor says that if Ricochet is able to defeat him one more time, that he will accept Ricochet's challenge of having a one-on-one United States Championship match at SummerSlam. As now, Elias with the reversal as well here. Kick to the midsection. Here comes Elias. Swinging neck breaker there. Could this be enough? 2, 3. Yes, it is. What an opening bout, but Elias showing Matt Riddle that not every debut is going to end happily. As look at that tombstone earlier in that matchup. I thought that was going to be it, but that somehow Elias was able to dig down deep multiple times. So was Matt Riddle. This match was fun. Hell of an opening bout. And if we have any more matches like what we saw tonight, man, we are going to be in for a treat. But Elias kind of showing himself up tonight in a good way. You know, showing that he can handle these new and up-and-coming superstars. He can walk the walk and talk the talk as well. And Elias looking to get back into that championship picture. He was there back in the day when AJ Styles was Universal Champion. So we're going to see if Elias can get back into that title picture once and for all eventually. But now we get to Ember Moon taking on Sasha Banks. Big implications for these these next two big women's matches tonight, as Ember Moon and Sasha Banks here. The winner of this matchup will be going to SummerSlam, a part of the fatal 5-way match for the WWE Women's Championship. And my question is Ronda Rousey going to be happy about this? I mean, she said she wants more competition. Kurt Angle is going to give her more competition here. And with these two matches tonight, we're going to see Ronda Rousey get more action. But it's going to take her chances away of retaining the championship at SummerSlam. It's going to be a fatal 5-way women's matchup. And I'd love to see Sasha or Ember Moon. I mean, both of these women getting an opportunity. Two of the hardest women in this this industry. Pardon me that can't talk, but you know, both of these women former champions. Ember Moon, former NXT Women's Champion before coming to Monday Night Raw, as well as Sasha Banks, former Raw Women's Champion in her own right. So for Sasha Banks, this is a big opportunity, as well for Ember Moon. So he's going to be able to take down Ronda Rousey at SummerSlam. And now here comes the boss, Sasha Banks. And I'd love to see Sasha Banks in that matchup. Love to see that boss, or the boss statement, or the Banks statement. Pardon me, I can't talk today. But the Banks statement on Ronda Rousey, and maybe Sasha Banks could be the new Raw Women's Champion. But tonight, Sasha has to focus on Ember Moon to get that opportunity against Ronda Rousey. And hopefully Naomi and Ruby Riott are watching this matchup right now to kind of see who's going to be in this matchup. It's always good to scout your opponents little by little. Kind of see what their tendencies, the strikes, the holds, the submissions. How many times they like to go for a pinfall, how many times do they like to try and finish you off in a matchup? How many times does Ember Moon try to go for the stunner off the top rope? You know, it's a lot of things you gotta kind of take and, you know, look over the film and everything. As now here we go, collar elbow tie up, a little test of strength here. Referee right there, gonna look to break this bad boy up. There we go. As now here we go, Sasha. Oh, nice suplex there. It's going to be a big, big night, ladies and gentlemen. Like we mentioned, these two matches that have big implications for SummerSlam, for the Raw Women's Championship. Also, the tag team debut of the Mysterios, Ray and Dominic, taking on the Street Profits. As both of these teams look to climb up the rankings. Obviously, Street Profits have been around on Monday Night Raw a little bit longer than Mysterios, so we'll have to kind of see how the Mysterios will do together as a tag team. And like we mentioned, Shinsuke Nakamura, first match back after losing to Braun Strowman in that rematch for the Universal Championship, as Nakamura takes on Seth Rollins in the big marquee matchup tonight. And you know, Seth Rollins, he can't be not looking past Shinsuke Nakamura, because Seth Rollins, you know, if you look past Shinsuke Nakamura, it could be a tough night. One King Shaza, and it could be all she wrote. So Rollins needs to focus on Nakamura and then get ready for his big matchup against Edge at SummerSlam. Ooh, big kick there from Ember Moon. And Ember Moon's all fired up right now. You gotta absolutely love the intensity from Ember Moon right now. As now Ember Moon, look at this from the apron. Nice suplex there from Moon. She is 100% focused, and she is looking to bring that fight. As now Moon, here we go. Oh, nice suplex there from Ember Moon. And Sasha Banks may be in trouble right now. She's can't get anything going, especially after that enziguri. And now Moon going high risk. This could be very bad. Ember Moon, oh, nice elbow drop to Sasha Banks. How much more is left in the tank for Sasha? And now Ember Moon, gut wrench suplex. And maybe Sasha might be playing games with Ember Moon. Kind of have Ember Moon throw out all of her biggest strikes, and now just kind of loosen her up at the end here. There's a rope break there. Sasha Banks is going to have to try and capitalize on this opportunity. Oh my goodness, just throwing her head across the mat there. And now Sasha. Uh-oh. Oh, what a brutal forearm strike there from Sasha. Ember Moon is going to be feeling that in the morning. Will it be more painful, or will it be more of a, you know, when she wakes up and wins this matchup, will it be a good thing for, you know, Ember Moon just to say, you know what, that was worth to have my jaw broken almost. And now, oh, nice maneuver there from Ember Moon. She has Sasha right where she wants her. Going to go for the pinfall now. Good opportunity here. 2. Oh, 2.5. Ember Moon cannot believe it. But, I mean, for her to win this match, she's got to at least attempt that stunner, I believe, if she wants to try and get the SummerSlam here. As now Sasha. Oh, nice Russian leg sweep there from the boss. Oh, and the boss is eating this whole crowd up right now. Big stomp to this midsection, and now the knee to the face and neck area there. And still to come tonight, Roman Reigns is in your main event, but he's going to have Kurt Angle pick that very matchup. So there's a lot of superstars on this roster. We've already saw Matt Riddle make his debut. He did come up short against Elias tonight, and a hell of an opening bout. But I mean, still, that was an awesome contest. As now Banks. Is she going to advance? No. Still going to have to do a little bit more damage if she wants to go to SummerSlam. But who will Kurt Angle choose? I'm being told Kurt Angle's not going to be choosing till the last second. He will tell us momentarily later on tonight here on Monday Night Raw. As now Moon going high risk, high reward situation here. Moon. Don't get up, Sasha. No, stunner from the top rope. Is that it? 1, 2, no, 2.5. And not a lot of women can say they kicked out of that stunner from the top. And now will Sasha be able to capitalize? Here we go. Bulldog. The running Bulldog takes down Moon. Perfect opportunity. Can Sasha Banks somehow dig down deep and get back into this matchup? The momentum is currently in her corner. And now, Moon, don't get up. Don't get up if you want to win this match. From behind, Banks statement from Sasha Banks. But there is a rope break. And now Sasha playing mind games here with Moon. Big old clothesline, and this is not what Ember Moon wants whatsoever. Nice drop kick from Sasha. And now Sasha going to go for the pinfall. I'm kind of hoping that Banks statement from her earlier may be enough, but it is not. So again, Ember Moon fighting person that she is. She's going to continue to fight until the very end. As now, here we go. We saw this earlier. Nice neck breaker there from Sasha. Will this be enough to put her away? 1, 2, 3. Yes, it is. She didn't have to hit her biggest maneuvers tonight, especially when she got that rope break, but she was able to do the littlest of little things in this matchup. And Sasha Banks now joins Ronda Rousey, a part of that fatal 5-way matchup for the Raw Women's Championship at SummerSlam. Rousey and Banks. But next, we have Naomi taking on Ruby Riott. Who's going to be joining Sasha Banks at the end of the night? Let's find out right now. All right, who is going to be joining Sasha Banks and Ronda Rousey, a part of that Raw Women's Championship in 3 weeks' time? Will it be this woman right now, Naomi, former SmackDown Women's Champion, and now she's looking to get that Raw Women's Championship around her waist. Ruby Riott, she's a hell of a superstar, and she's had, she's the thing with WWE. Even when you are, on the hottest of your career, there's times and moments where you lose yourself, and you kind of, not losing yourself per se, but you kind of get stuck where you're at, and you're not able to move where you want to. And I think with the Riott Squad, that's what's kind of happened. They're still very, very dominant, and obviously at one time it was Becky Lynch, Sasha Banks, and I believe it was it Bayley? I believe at one time in a 6-woman tag match, and the Riott Squad ended up winning that very matchup. And these women have had also singles matches against each other along the way. But I think for Ruby Riott, this is going to be one of these biggest matchups of her career to possibly get that championship around her waist eventually. As here comes Ruby Riott of the Riott Squad. And now, big key factor in this matchup now is going to be Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan, very, very dangerous. And for Ruby Riott, this is going to be this is going to help her out. If Liv Morgan thinks that Ruby Riott could be struggling in this matchup, Liv Morgan could switch that up in a moment's notice. She can say, nope, I'm going to help you out here. We're going to change things up here. So Naomi needs to be very careful, not look at Liv Morgan whatsoever, and just pay attention to Ruby Riott. If she wants to win this match and have a chance of moving on to that fatal 5-way matchup at SummerSlam for the Raw Women's Championship. As here we go, ladies and gentlemen, Naomi versus Ruby Riott. Referee about to ring that bell, and he does. Here we go. And Naomi, oh, nice snap suplex. Like I mentioned, Naomi, a former SmackDown Women's Champion, had a hell of a reign, pardon me, there on SmackDown for the longest time. Eventually, obviously, losing it, but for Naomi, she's one of the best in the world at what she does. It's just going to be racking up wins little by little and kind of impressing the Raw general manager and the commissioner. So now here we go into the corner. Riott could be in trouble here early. And you'd be surprised how some of these matches end very early. Not able to stop anyone's momentum and just getting your butt kicked the whole time. It's gonna be a hard pill to swallow when you lose this matchup and say, what exactly happened? Well, first of all, you struggled. You couldn't get anything going in their matchup, and that's why. Your opponent was more focused. It's now Ruby Riott. Gonna toss Naomi into the corner. Ooh, big kick there to the side. Oh, right into the ribs as well. Oh, come on. Come on, ref. Stop her. Come on. She's choking her lights out. Come on. Ref, stop it. Obviously, the referee can call a 5 or up to a 5 count before ultimately disqualifies Ruby Riott. And Ruby Riott, obviously, she needs to be careful because, you know, with a disqualification, that will automatically advance Naomi to that big matchup at SummerSlam. Big boot there from Riott. Ooh, nice drop kick as well. Ruby Riott looking really good so far here tonight. Or I should say now, not Naomi was looking better than Ruby Riott, but Riott was looking better, as now Naomi looking to go to work on Riott. And if I'm Naomi, I got to be careful. Liv Morgan is right there. Just I'd stay as far away that I could. As now, oh, what a jawbreaker takes down Ruby Riott, as now she is in trouble in the corner. And Naomi not going to let her breathe whatsoever. Naomi's going to stay on Ruby Riott. Naomi knows how big this opportunity is, and she does not want to let this go. And now Naomi, oh, nice running bulldog there to Ruby Riott. Naomi could be feeling that she could, you know, put away Ruby Riott here. Oh, and a big knee strike there from Ruby Riott. And now possible submission hold here. Yes, submission hold. Middle of the ring. Will Naomi tap out? Nowhere to go. Naomi's trying to fight out of it. And she's able to momentarily. How much damage was done, though, with that guillotine-type maneuver? Is now Naomi looking for some snake eyes right onto Ruby Riott. And now Riott's in trouble. Oh, now behind Ruby Riott. This match is starting to heat up now. And uh-oh. Ruby Riott here. Oh, no. Not in the hardest part of the ring. DDT to Naomi. Now Naomi's in trouble. As the crowd chanting, "This is awesome." Yes, it is, ladies and gentlemen. And we are just 3 matches into our night. We have a hell of a night still in store for us tonight. Mysterios take on the Street Profits. This is the first ever tag team match between the Mysterios as a tag team. Obviously, son and father. You don't always get to see that. Ooh, and once again, Ruby Riott thrown right into those steel steps. But tonight it's going to feel like it is going to be like a pay-per-view tonight. Because you got Finn Balor and Ricochet once again. If Finn Balor loses to Ricochet one more time, Ricochet will get the United States Championship match at SummerSlam. We also have Nakamura versus Seth Rollins, as well as Roman Reigns in your main event against Kurt Angle's choosing. And we're being told once again that Kurt Angle will announce who Roman Reigns will be facing later on tonight, here momentarily. Because now Naomi just kind of tossing Ruby Riott all over the place, you know, kind of toying with her. Kind of sending a message to her. Is now going to toss her down to the other end. I think that's what Naomi is. Just kind of sending a message to Ruby Riott. Kind of saying, I can take my time with you if I need to. Now Naomi needs to get Ruby Riott inside the ring. Referee not counting whatsoever. I think he wants to have a clean and decisive victory here tonight. Missing the drop kick, and Naomi still capitalized? No, she cannot. Hurricane Rana from Riott. As now Naomi in trouble here in the corner. This match has been pretty good from the get-go. Riott struggled there for a little bit, but now it's been a back and forth matchup. There's another reversal from Ruby Riott. Seems like these women are getting on each other's nerves here. It's now Riott. Snap suplex. Oh my goodness. That is not going to be feeling too good. It's now Naomi once again tossing her down to the other side here. And this matchup is to join Sasha Banks and Ronda Rousey for the Raw Women's Championship coming up at SummerSlam, and a huge fatal 5-way matchup for the Women's Championship. Oh, and a big kick there from Ruby Riott. You could definitely hear that kick connect right on the slab of, I believe that was the right arm there of Naomi. Because again, these girls are just beating the living crap out of each other. Doesn't seem like they care about getting inside the ring. Is now Ruby Riott here. Oh, nice power bomb maneuver there from Ruby Riott. And if I'm Riott, I toss her back in the ring, and you get your pinfall victory, and you go get a championship match, your first ever of your career. Oh my goodness, what headbutts we got. Oh, going for it again. Oh, Naomi saw it coming. These women are just not caring whatsoever about this. Right into the steel steps once again here. Oh, now Naomi able to get back up here. And now Ruby Riott going to toss her all the way down. These women just do not care about getting in that very ring. I mean, obviously you want that pinfall or submission. It seems like there's no count out right now. Referee not wanting to end this in a bad way. And Liv Morgan, for the most part, not getting involved either. Has a nice Hurricane Rana there at ringside. And right now, we know what the main event of SummerSlam is. At least at one time we did. It was Daniel Bryan versus Drew McIntyre for the WWE Championship. But it seems like that has changed. Because on last Friday's episode of SmackDown, we saw Samoa Joe shockingly cash in his Money in the Bank on Daniel Bryan. And Samoa Joe ended up defeating Daniel Bryan one-on-one for the WWE Championship. So we have a new WWE Champion. And we are going to be seeing him on Monday Night Raw. Samoa Joe will be there on Friday Night SmackDown. I cannot wait to see and hear from Samoa Joe as he is your new WWE Champion. It's not Ruby Riott. Uh-oh. Going for that maneuver we saw earlier. That little bit of a headlock type maneuver trying to suffocate Naomi. Will Naomi tap out? Her legs are so close to that bottom rope. Referee right there asking her if she wants to tap. Or if she wants to quit. Oh, going for the Enziguri. She misses. Now will Naomi capitalize? Oh, Enziguri of her own. But now Riott going to roll out of the ring doing the right thing here. The last time we saw a fight, it was at least like 5 to 10 minutes out here at ringside. As now Riott tosses her right back into the ring. Not gonna toy with her any longer. As now Naomi. Wait a minute. Oh, she's gonna turn this into her submission hold. Look at the submission hold. Will Ruby Riott tap out? Middle of the ring. Yes, she does. Ruby Riott has to tap out. And now Naomi advances to the fatal 5-way matchup at SummerSlam. As it now is Ronda Rousey, Sasha Banks, and now Naomi. What a matchup between these women. They're absolutely tearing down the house. And that submission maneuver was all she wrote. There for a little bit, I wasn't sure if Naomi was going to be able to walk out victorious, but ultimately, we are feeling the glow, and the glow is going to be going to SummerSlam. It is time for the Mysterios debut here on Monday Night Raw. Dominic and Rey Mysterio. Will it be a good debut for the father-son tag team? Or will it end up very badly? Obviously, I'm sure they've wrestled together, trained together. But tag team wrestling is obviously something different. And I bet you Rey Mysterio has talked to him before, because Rey Mysterio in his past has been tag team champions with a lot of different people. Anyone from Billy Kidman to Batista to anyone, and even Eddie Guerrero, the late great Eddie Guerrero, rest in peace Eddie. But also, I'm for Rey Mysterio, I would probably watch matches together with Dominic, and go back and watch his matches with Eddie Guerrero, as before they were obviously tag team champions. Easy for me to say, but yes, I'd go back, watch when Rey Mysterio and Eddie Guerrero were tag team champions together, and kind of see what worked out well for them. But now they are gonna get the smoke, because the Street Profits are in the house. Get your red Solo cups, ladies and gentlemen. These tag teams are getting hotter and hotter. And I cannot wait to see where we go. And I feel like by the end of the night, we're going to get a clearer picture of the Tag Team Championship division. It's obviously the new day of the Tag Team Champions. We got the Street Profits here. We got Rey Mysterio and Dominic. We also got Rude and Ziggler. So, I mean, we got plenty of good tag teams here on Monday Night Raw, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of big things coming here on Monday Night Raw. Like we said, both Raw, SmackDown, and even NXT as well have, we're going to be going through some changes roster-wise. So there has been some releases here and there for the brands and whatnot, and contracts going up. So there's going to be a lot of new faces possibly here and there on all the brands. It's Rey Mysterio and Dominic getting a first row view of their tag team that they're going to be facing here momentarily. You might kind of see the comedic side of the Street Profits, but when that bell rings, these guys are going to be two of the best superstars in this tag team division, man. It is crazy, and a lot of people say Montez Ford could be a single star just with how charismatic and obviously some of his movesets. Tonight, you very well could see the high-flying ability of Montez Ford, but it looks like we're going to be starting off with Dominic and Angelo Dawkins. We'll see how this is exactly going to fare. Dominic Mysterio not really having much ring experience, and I believe this is going to be Dominic Mysterio's first ever matchup here in WWE. Last week here, we saw Braun Strowman take on Rey Mysterio one-on-one. Braun Strowman ultimately defeating Rey Mysterio. As now here we go with the tag. Here comes Montez Ford. Oh, nice spinning heel kick takes down the young man. And if I'm Rey Mysterio, you don't want your son taking too much damage, and I'm kind of surprised Rey Mysterio didn't start us off. So, Dominic Mysterio could kind of, learn from his father earlier in this matchup. But, you're going to have to learn sometime, I suppose. As now Dominic, not fazed by that. And now, look at this. Hurricane Rana takes down Montez. Oh, but a big elbow to the kidneys. And now, Montez Ford with that running bulldog taking down Dominic. As, ladies and gentlemen, we are about halfway through the card. After this very matchup, we're actually going to be hearing from Kurt Angle to obviously address the the Fatal 5-Way Women's Championship matchup that will be occurring at SummerSlam, but to also announce Roman Reigns' main event talent in this very, very big matchup that we're going to be seeing tonight. As, wait a minute, we're getting ourselves a tag, and look at that! What a maneuver from the Mysterios, making it look easy. But after we hear from them, we have two big matchups with Nakamura and Rollins and Finn Balor and Ricochet. A lot of big name matches coming your guys' way momentarily. It's now Montez Ford. Irish whip into a nice drop kick, takes down Rey Mysterio. Oh, and a jumping elbow. Oh my goodness. Very vicious there from Montez. And now here comes the big man, Angelo Dawkins. Uh-oh. Looking for some snake eyes possibly? No, Rey Mysterio with the key reversal in this matchup. Mysterio trying to get this crowd here in Melbourne, Australia, right behind him here. Uh-oh. Mysterio now, Russian leg sweep. And for Mysterio's, for especially Rey Mysterio, man, it's going to be a key moment in your whole life, man. You're teaming up with your son, your own flesh and blood to, team and maybe one day become tag team champions. Obviously, it's not going to happen right away, but I think for the Mysterios, if they become tag team champions eventually, that's going to be a first time ever in all of WWE and even in all of pro wrestling. Oh, nice bulldog from the top rope there. But obviously, Mysterios have to focus one tag team match at a time, and if they get a championship opportunity, well, that's going to be good for them. But little by little is going to help them out. And with, obviously Rey Mysterio has more wrestling experience than Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford, so we're going to see if that comes into play whatsoever. And for Rey Mysterio as well as, well, is he 100% after losing last week's matchup to the Universal Champion Braun Strowman? Just a question that I'd love to hopefully find out sometime. Nice spinebuster taken down Rey Mysterio. Here we go, pinfall attempt. 2. I believe Rey Mysterio was able to kick out just before Dominic got there. And now just trying to suffocate Rey Mysterio there. And look at Angelo Dawkins. He is absolutely loving where he's at, ladies and gentlemen. Mysterio is in trouble. Nice DDT. And now Rey Mysterio gonna try and go for the hot tag. Yes, he does. Here comes Dominic. Drop kick from Dominic. Can Dominic get the Mysterios back into this matchup? Double stomp in the midsection. Big kick. And now Mysterio. Enziguri. Whatever. I thought it was going to be Enziguri, but he turned it out into even something better. Wait a minute. Big kick. Angelo Dawkins not going to allow him to get back into this matchup. That's now back into the corner. This could be bad. We're about to get freaky, ladies and gentlemen. Drop kick into a splash. Absolutely love this tandem here. Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins for sure going to be the future of the tag team division. But a big punch there. Mysterio trying to stay in this match as long as he can here. And another big punch. Can Dominic get something going here? Hurricane Rana into the ropes. Wait a minute. Are we going to see a 619? Yes, we did. He got blocked last week against Braun Strowman when Rey Mysterio was facing Strowman. 2.5. So close to having an upset and a big win for the tag team. And now, Montez Ford going to make him pay. Big knee to the tailbone there. And now Montez going to go with a back suplex. And you can kind of see the momentum going in the favor of the Street Profits right now. Nice suplex there. If I'm Dominic, I gotta try and tag in my dad here. He's right there. So close. And now Dawkins, ballsy right here with the pinfall attempt right in front of his father. And it seems like Mysterio's kind of out of it too there. He's kind of fatigued. As now, here we go, Rey Mysterio. Nice snap suplex. Wait, are we going to see the Three Amigos? Are we going to see it too? Here we go. Can Mysterio do it? Dominic, yes he does. The Three Amigos. Shades of Eddie Guerrero. The late, great Eddie Guerrero would be loving this right now. Loving what Dominic's bringing to the table. Man, could you imagine a tag team with Rey Mysterio, Dominic Mysterio, and Eddie Guerrero? Oh my goodness, that'd be a hell of a trio there. It's now Dominic just working on that head and neck area. Wait a minute. And a big punch to the kidneys. And now again, working that lower back again, man. That is not going to be feeling good. And especially with a high flyer like Dominic. It's gonna kill your chances of easily flying around. And now, here we go. We saw this earlier in the matchup. Dropkick into a splash. Oh my goodness. This match is starting to heat up for sure. And now Montez. DDT right on the face and nose area. I think Dominic could be down and out. Referee in position. Is this it? 2.5. And now Dominic back up to his feet. Can he capitalize on Montez Ford here? Big forearm strike. He literally has him on the ropes here. Wait a minute. Are we going to see something? Through the ropes. What a maneuver there from Dominic, but he's doing the right thing, staying on Montez Ford. Now tossing him back in the ring. Not letting Montez Ford breathe, but Montez Ford with the own little kip-up type of maneuver. But reversal from Dominic. And now Dominic, he's going to throw him onto the ropes again. Here we go. 619 time again. No caller ID, but it's definitely happened twice tonight. Pinfall again. 1, 2. Oh, 2.5. And now Dominic cannot believe it. But if I'm Dominic, you gotta be ready, because Montez Ford was back onto his feet here. And now Ford reversing into a neck breaker. Man, what a tag team match, ladies and gentlemen. These guys are absolutely killing it now. And now Ford being tossed into the corner. Uh-oh. Here we go, Dominic. Nice Hurricane Rana there from Dominic Mysterio. For a first ever matchup, you got to be loving what you're seeing from Dominic Mysterio, pardon me. Nice reversal from Dominic as well. And now, dropping Angelo Dawkins right on his head and neck. Oh, but Dawkins doing the right thing, rolling out. Back into the ring we go, though. And now Dawkins, backbreaker. Oh, and a big old punch. Taking down Dominic. As now Dominic, pinfall attempt. 2. Rey Mysterio right there to break it up. Make sure that Dominic stays in this matchup momentarily. And now Dawkins. Oh my goodness. Again with that spine buster. And I think Dominic's out. Can Rey Mysterio save his son? 1, 2, 3. Oh, yes, Street Profits win it at the very last second. Mysterio was very close to breaking that up, but I think that was at the very last millisecond there. And the Street Profits walk out, almost getting hit with an upset victory, but Street Profits ultimately at the end picking up the victory. Man, I'd love to see these guys go to work again, man. These guys had a hell of a tag team match. What a match. Street Profits showing why they are the future of the tag team division. Have they done enough to earn an opportunity against the New Day? Hopefully we'll find out. Man, do I love some good old tag team wrestling. Street Profits, what a hell of a win against the Mysterios. Mysterios have a bright future in this tag team division. But I am here to talk about the Raw Women's Championship. As we've seen earlier tonight, Sasha Banks and now Naomi will be joining Ronda Rousey at SummerSlam. Make sure you guys stay tuned to next week's Monday Night Raw, as you will see 2 more matches to fill out that Raw Women's Championship Fatal 5-Way matchup. As now it is time to address Roman Reigns' comments earlier, as he wanted me to pick his opponent, as he is the head of the table apparently. Well, for the Mr. Head of the Table, I have a big matchup for you tonight. You're going to be basking in his glory, and his name is Keith Lee. So good luck, and Mr. Head of the Table, you're going to need it. We have ourselves a dream matchup between Seth Rollins and Shinsuke Nakamura. These guys do have a couple matches under their belt previously on SmackDown, but tonight they get to see some singles action together on Monday Night Raw. As there is Seth frickin' Rollins, ladies and gentlemen, former WWE champion, the man that is looking to put away Edge at the SummerSlam pay-per-view. He put away his best friend Christian at that pay-per-view known as King of the Ring, and now he's going to be looking to put away Edge. Seth Rollins said he's sick of Edge just because, he tried to come back and take his spotlight. That spotlight should have been on Seth Rollins, not on Edge. And after Rollins lost to Randy Orton in the first round of the King of the Ring tournament matches, that kind of set off Seth Rollins. And when Edge would come out at the end of Monday Night Raw and address the crowd about being back, it kind of set him off even more. As now here comes the former Universal Champion and the man that fell short at the King of the Ring pay-per-view, Shinsuke Nakamura. And it seems like Roman Reigns, he's going to get his opportunity tonight in the main event against Keith Lee. That's going to be a hellacious bout. That match should be on pay-per-view, but we are getting it tonight. as Nakamura getting ready for his matchup here. We have two big matchups after this very matchup, Finn Balor and Ricochet, and now Roman Reigns and Keith Lee. I cannot wait to see how these guys are going to be faring tonight, man. This is a main event pay-per-view, it feels like, here on Monday Night Raw, but in the end of the day, this is a Monday Night Raw episode, and it's going to be an absolute banger. I'm going to make sure you guys stay tuned to next week, as we're going to see two more women's matches. The winner of those matches will join Sasha Banks and Naomi, a part of that 5-woman fatal 5-way matchup for the Raw Women's Championship. Nakamura looking very, very confident. But now, are you guys ready? As now it is time, Nakamura and Seth Rollins. It sounds like everyone here no more. I'm kind of behind Seth Rollins at the moment. As here we go. Monday Night Messiah against the King of Strong Style. As now a Seth Walker from Seth Rollins. And if you guys are just tuning in tonight, Matt Riddle made his Raw debut. Fell up a little bit short against Elias. But I'm very impressed with what we saw between both of those men. Matt Riddle at times should have won that matchup, but Elias was able to reverse in key moments and ultimately win this match. Also, like we mentioned, Ember Moon and Sasha Banks. Ember Moon ultimately defeated Sasha Banks in a good back and forth matchup to advance to the Fatal 5-Way Women's matchup. Naomi defeated Ruby Riott in a good matchup as well. As we just mentioned, Ronda Rousey, Sasha Banks, and Naomi, part of that Fatal 5-Way matchup. We saw the Street Profits narrowly defeat the Mysterios, as that was the tag team debut of the Mysterios. And now we are on to Nakamura and Seth Rollins. Rollins cannot be looking past Shinsuke Nakamura tonight. If he will, Nakamura will win this matchup. As now Rollins in deep trouble here. And now just going to be tossed halfway across the ring there. Nakamura. This is not where you want to be if you're Rollins. Oh my goodness. Trying to torque the arm out of socket there. That is not going to be feeling too good. Is now a bit of a collar elbow. Now pushing Nakamura away. Now into the corner. Here comes Rollins. Oh, and a big boot to the chest. And now this is the time for Rollins to go to work here. Oh, look at the vicious knee right into the corner. The Monday Night Messiah going to work here. The Northern Light suplex turning into a rope break there, unfortunately, for Rollins. And, ever since Rollins kind of addressing, this whole Edge thing and, eventually taking out Christian at the King of the Ring pay-per-view, you feel this darkness, this dark cloud on Monday Night Raw. This Seth Rollins is just so different. Ooh, there's a nice reversal from Shinsuke Nakamura. Here we go with the pinfall attempt. Could this be it? Ooh, just a 1 count. And for Rollins, what else do you need to feel validated? Yes, Edge came back around the time that you came back and, was winning matches, and then he lost the first round to Randy Orton. I don't know. It feels like an excuse for Seth Rollins, and he wants all that limelight and, sharing it with anybody else. It feels like it's Rollins just being pissed off and just being crabby. It sucks to see a talent like Rollins do it like that, but you got to do what you got to do apparently in this business. Oh, and a big punch there to Nakamura. And again. Nakamura in a bad way here. Rollins here with a buckle bomb into the corner. And now Nakamura is in trouble here. They're now going for another Seth Walker, possibly. Nakamura. Oh, look at these. Look at this. Nakamura busting open Seth Rollins here as just a 1 count. Nakamura cannot believe it as Rollins was able to get back up to his feet first here. Can he capitalize? As now into the corner we go. Nice reversal from Nakamura. And now Rollins with his own reversal. Oh, he's going again. He's going to go for the buckle bomb one more time here. And And again, down goes Nakamura. Nakamura is in trouble, ladies and gentlemen. Nice enziguri to the back of the skull. Nakamura trying to get up to his feet here. He could be slipping this match right through his fingers right now. There's now Rollins. Kicking the midsection. Uh-oh. Nakamura is going to get hit. Oh my goodness, what a curb stomp from Rollins. And now Rollins is not done yet. Not going to go for the pinfall, apparently. And now Rollins is even fired up more. Looking to put the final nail into the coffin here. If I was Rollins, I would have went for the pinfall. But it seems like he may not think he put enough into that curb stop, apparently. And now Rollins. Oh, nice maneuver here. Cradle. Onto that suplex. Oh, 2.5. And now Rollins right in the face of that referee. Rollins trying to figure out what he needs to do to put away Nakamura here. And now into the corner we go. Oh no, this is what put away Christian and King of the Ring. Curb stomp from the second rope. And now nice moonsault. But somehow Nakamura is still in this matchup. Rollins not going for the pinfall attempt whatsoever. And I don't know why. Why don't you go for the pinfall attempt? That could have been 2 instances in this matchup where Nakamura has lost, but Rollins for some reason not going for the pinfall. And now it looks like he's going to pay for it. As now Nakamura looking to go high-risk situation here. Nakamura. What a maneuver halfway across the ring. None of these guys want to go for the pinfall. They want to make sure they kill their opponent. Kinshasa to Seth Rollins. Is this it? 1, 2, no, 2.5. How did he kick out? Rollins somehow, someway staying in this matchup. And now Nakamura signaling the end is near. And big clothesline. Here comes Nakamura, former Universal Champion, super kicking Rollins. And uh-oh. Nakamura signaling to Rollins to get his ass up. Nakamura. Kinshasa from the second rope. This has to be it. This has to be enough to put away Seth Rollins, the Monday Night Messiah. Here we go. 1, 2. No, and again, 2.5. Nakamura cannot believe it. Neither can I. Rollins sustaining a lot of damage tonight. And a Kinshasa out of nowhere. This for sure has to be it. 2, 3. Yes, it is. Nakamura digging down deep and out of nowhere, hitting the Kinshasa for the 3rd time, I believe, in this matchup, if not 4th. It was a lot towards the end, but Nakamura defeating Seth Rollins. And if I'm Edge, I'm absolutely loving what I saw from Nakamura to what he did to Rollins tonight. What a back and forth match. But ultimately, Nakamura able to win this matchup. I think if Rollins goes for the pinfall after hitting the curb stomp multiple times, he wins this match. But Rollins, I don't know why he didn't. It seems like that clouded judgment in his mind right now is kind of costing him that match. That's just me, but nonetheless, Nakamura, big win for Nakamura as it keeps him in the main event picture for the Universal Championship. Rollins has to go back to the drawing board, but has to get ready for Edge in 3 weeks' time. It is your co-main event of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. Ricochet looking to get another big match win against the current United States Champion, Finn Balor. For Ricochet, he has had the biggest win of his career at Super Showdown by defeating Roman Reigns. And Ricochet looks to continue that with defeating Finn Balor once again, twice in 2 weeks, possibly by defeating Finn Balor tonight. And I'm not saying, Ricochet, defeating Finn Balor twice, then maybe winning the United States Championship at SummerSlam isn't a big deal. But for Ricochet, the biggest win for me, the biggest thing in his career is defeating Roman Reigns. Usually when you defeat a big-name superstar like that, it means you made it. And for Ricochet, he wants to continue to build off that. Yeah, is he kind of upset that he wasn't on the latest pay-per-view of King of the Ring? Yes, he is. But he feels like he has plenty of time to, kind of establish himself as a mainstay here in the main event picture of Monday Night Raw. And that's if somehow, someway, he's able to defeat Finn Balor once again tonight here in your co-main event. Balor Club, get ready. Here is your United States Champion, Finn Balor. And for Finn Balor, he was able to defeat Rusev at King of the Ring to become the new United States Champion. And obviously for Finn Balor, he didn't want to come out last week and lose that non-title matchup to Ricochet. But it was a hell of a match back and forth. And Finn Balor even said it when we talked to him earlier today that it was a hell of a match. And, he was looking forward to getting back in the ring with Ricochet tonight on Monday Night Raw. And, they talked about if Ricochet defeated him, would he let Ricochet have a championship match at SummerSlam? And he said, absolutely. If you're able to beat me 2 weeks in a row, you deserve a championship matchup. But in championship matches, Finn Balor is a different man. So Ricochet would have to definitely be careful. But it seems like Finn Balor, normal man like he normally is, intensity is off the charts, pardon me. And I cannot wait to see these guys go to war once again in a non-title matchup. If Ricochet wins, it becomes a championship matchup at the SummerSlam pay-per-view. An absolute barn burner possibly could be coming your way in the near future. But here we go. Ricochet, Finn Balor, your co-main event of the evening. Here we go. Referee rings the bell. Collar elbow tie up. Ricochet getting the upper hand here early. Oh, gonna take him down here. Trying to slow down this matchup. Big punch to the face there. Ricochet looking to send a message here to Finn Balor here. As now Balor getting taken down here. And Finn Balor holding his arm there. That could be a bad sign there. As again, Ricochet is starting off hot in this bout here. Oh, and a beautiful forearm strike, taking down the U.S. champion. Finn Balor could be in trouble, ladies and gentlemen. As now Ricochet again attacking the knee and once again going to work on Finn Balor. Absolutely loving what Ricochet is bringing to the table tonight. I know Finn Balor has a lot of fight inside of him, but I mean, right now he needs to get something going. And there we go, a little Pele kick there to Ricochet. Every little bit counts, and maybe for a lot of superstars, and you could probably, the perfect example for this was John Cena. He would let his opponents do all this, this damage to him, get them physically exhausted, and then that's when John Cena would dig down deep and able to survive these other superstars by, hitting the attitude adjustments out of nowhere and, hitting maneuvers that we haven't really seen John Cena ever hit. That's Ricochet. Big elbows to the ribs and kidney area there. Oh, and a forearm strike. These guys are going to war here. A lot of stuff on the line in this matchup. If Ricochet wins, he gets a United States Championship matchup. As now Finn Balor tossing him outside here. Finn Balor, high-risk situation. Oh, my goodness. What a dive there, taking out Ricochet. What a maneuver there. And now another Pele kick takes down Ricochet. And now Ricochet, all of a sudden, he's in trouble. And as soon as I say that, he tosses Finn Balor right in the barricade. And now going to toss him out down to the other side of the arena here. And now Balor back up to his feet. And now Balor going to go back inside the ring. Ricochet, maybe, yes, he will. Both men know that they need to get this done in that very ring. Is now Finn Balor going to go for the pinfall? Will this be enough? Not even a 1 count. So obviously Finn Balor needs to do some more damage here. Here we go. Nice Northern Lights suplex into a pinfall. Just a 1 count. We still have one more matchup coming your guys' way. A one-on-one contest. Roman Reigns takes
on Keith Lee in a first ever matchup here. These guys are going to be tearing down the house for sure. It's nice Michinoku driver there.
Back and forth matchup so far. Big punch there from Balor. And now into the corner. Finn Balor very focused here. And now, he's looking for that drop kick into the corner here. Finn Balor, drop kick into the corner. And now Balor going to drag him a little bit closer so maybe he could hit the coup de grace possibly. No, he's going to go for the pinfall instead. Referee right there. Could this be it? No, just a 1 count.
I think if I'm Finn Balor, I should have went for the coup de grace.
And now Ricochet going to try and make him pay here. Oh, wait a minute. Single leg Boston Crab. Will he make Finn Balor tap? No, Balor able to get out of it. And now off the ropes we go. Oh, Balor didn't like that way, so we're going to go on the apron now. Balor now. Hardest part of the ring again. DDT. Finn Balor decapitating Ricochet. And you can hear this crowd right now saying this is awesome. What a night for sure, ladies and gentlemen. These guys are absolutely killing it. Every single match tonight has absolutely killed it. In an absolutely good way. Going for that super kick. He got all of that. And now, but Finn Balor with the reversal. I don't know what Ricochet was trying to do there. Oh, stomped in the midsection there. Let's see if Finn Balor can capitalize again. Oh, but Ricochet with the reversal. Ricochet. The knees. The knee. Is that going to be it? 2, 3. Yes, it is. The knee out of nowhere. Didn't need to hit the 630. And Ricochet out of nowhere with the knee. Almost want to call it a code breaker with the shades of Chris Jericho there. But, man, that knee was absolutely out of nowhere. I'm going to call it the code breaker for the sake of it. But Ricochet with that code breaker onto Finn Balor out of nowhere. Picking up the win. And with that being said, Finn Balor now must defend his United States Championship against Ricochet at SummerSlam. And that is going to be a barn burner for sure. Ricochet, look at the enthusiasm on his face. He is absolutely happy with that outcome. Ricochet gets his first ever championship matchup on the main roster against Finn Balor for the United States Championship. I cannot wait to see that matchup at SummerSlam. It is main event time, ladies and gentlemen. Here in Melbourne, Australia, it is time to bask in his glory. Keith Lee with the biggest match of his young career here in WWE. Last week, he took on Jinder Mahal one-on-one in a hell of a match, ending it with an explosive powerbomb. But for this man, he's going to have a fight of his life. And a lot of people got to be thinking, this is going to be too early for Keith Lee having a big matchup like this. But I think this kind of gets him ready for that main event picture. Yeah, he may not be ready right away, obviously. But I think throwing him in there with the likes of Roman Reigns. And, if he loses, he knows what he needs to bring next time. Keith Lee is going to be in a hell of a match next, ladies and gentlemen. Time to bask in the glory of this young man. The crowd's absolutely behind him. He has the moveset. He has the charisma. He has the it factor. He has everything that you're looking for in a WWE superstar. And next, he's going to be facing off against a man that very well could be the best WWE superstar in Universe Mode history. Here comes the big dog, Roman Reigns. He calls himself the head of the table and got himself a shirt, wreck everyone, and leave. He is looking to become Universal Champion And I'm being told right now that it is official. Roman Reigns in 3 weeks' time will take on the current Universal Champion, Braun Strowman, for the Universal Championship. That is going to be an absolute banger, ladies and gentlemen. So far, we have Braun Strowman, Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship for SummerSlam. So far, as of right now, it's Samoa Joe taking on Drew McIntyre for the WWE Championship. That matchup may be subject to change because of all the chaos that happened on Friday Night SmackDown. So you guys are going to make sure you guys come back and watch Friday Night SmackDown this week to kind of see what exactly is going to be occurring. But to be focused on this show, Roman Reigns versus Braun Strowman Universal Championship is on the line. Those guys had some matches on SmackDown before, and these guys are going to be going to war at SummerSlam for that Universal Championship. As there is the big dog. Love him or hate him, a lot of people not too happy with his actions. But he said there needs to be a face shift here on Monday Night Raw. Monday Night Raw has been struggling to keep up with SmackDown and NXT. Everything starts at the top, and it starts with the Universal Championship. Raw needs someone that can carry this show into the future, and that is definitely not Braun Strowman. There's a belly-to-belly here from Keith Lee. These guys are going to beat the living crap out of each other. Oh, big punch there from Roman. Oh, and a big clothesline takes down. Oh, Roman Reigns feeling himself, dominating, or showing his dominance right now with the little taunt there of Keith Lee moments ago, as now Lee tossed back in the ring. The future is bright for Keith Lee, but right now, can he somehow take down the big dog? Oh, look at Keith Lee. Oh, my goodness. What a beautiful moonsault from the big man, Keith Lee. And a man like Keith Lee, you got to think he's not going to be able to move that fast, but damn, is he so fast in that very ring. As now look at Roman Reigns just getting tossed by Keith Lee. Keith Lee can move around like a cruiserweight, can deal with the biggest of big men of all WWE. Especially imagine Keith Lee taking on, Kane or Andre the Giant or Mark Henry or any of the biggest guys of all time here in WWE. As now Keith Lee back up to his feet here. Oh, look at this. Standing over the head suplex. And Roman Reigns is not a light superstar, ladies and gentlemen. Keith Lee showing why he deserves to be here on Monday Night Raw. Oh, going for a kick in the midsection. Keith Lee gets hit with a clothesline. And so far, we've had 2 new additions to Monday Night Raw, Matt Riddle and Keith Lee. I cannot wait to see what these gentlemen are going to be bringing. Keith Lee won last week against Jinder Mahal. This week, Matt Riddle losing to Elias. So not every debut is going to be good debuts. But Matt Riddle's going to have a great career here on Raw, and so will Keith Lee. At least those are my predictions. Anything can happen. As now Reigns is trying to torture that neck and head area. Oh, Reigns trying to go for something there, but Lee saw it coming, and a big old punch takes down Roman Reigns. Ooh, and a big old elbow drop to the lower back there of Reigns. Roman Reigns could be in trouble. The head of the table getting destroyed right now is a big punch, though, from Reigns. Into a jumping clothesline, takes down Keith Lee. Uh-oh. Oh, my goodness. Stomping on the side of the neck. Could that be enough to put away Keith Lee here? Ooh, just a 1 count. Got plenty more to come your way. Oh, going for a big heavyweight punch, but Reigns with just an absolute blow to the skull there. And now, again, Roman Reigns going to that place, destroying the back of the neck there. Oh, my goodness. That big old forearm. And now, look at Reigns here. Oh, and then another big clothesline. Roman Reigns not letting Keith Lee breathe whatsoever. But Keith Lee a little bit faster in this exchange, though. He has him on the ropes. Big old punch from Lee. What does he have in store? Here we go, off the rope. Nice suplex from the big man, Keith Lee. It's time to bask in his glory. Can Keith Lee do it tonight? Oh, look at that! What a spine buster! Holy cow! Are we going to see an upset victory? No, just a 1 count, though, and Keith Lee cannot believe it. He was able to kick out so dang fast. As now Lee, what else does he need to do? Ooh, nice explosive drop kick. And now, Keith Lee. Here, look at this. Oh, look at this. Oh, what a power bomb there. Bringing in that big fight to the big dog here. Big punch from Lee. And now, are we going to see it again? Look at that. Nice suplex. And Keith Lee absolutely loving where he's at here. And Reigns is in trouble here. And that's something I wasn't really expecting to say. But, you know, Keith Lee, a big man in his own right, knows how to move himself around. As here we go off the ropes. Spear! Out of nowhere catching Reigns. Was that a message sent to Roman Reigns? Oh, and a forearm strike. And Roman Reigns, I don't think Reigns knows where he's at. I think we could be moments away from a big upset here in the main event. Keith Lee with a beautiful spear out of nowhere. Then a flatliner there to Reigns. Reigns could be in trouble. As far as Keith Lee's not going to go for the pinfall here yet. Oh, now Reigns with the reversal. And oh, now Reigns with a belly-to-belly. And now Keith Lee's in trouble. And Reigns going to go for the pinfall after that beautiful suplex. Ooh, just a 1 count, though. Reigns cannot believe it. Thinking that he had enough, but Keith Lee bringing the big man fight today. And now Reigns. Oh, what a backbreaker. Reigns holding his midsection there. That's not too good. Oh, wait a minute. Reigns again here. Setting him up again from behind. What a forearm strike. Roman Reigns absolutely loving where he's at momentarily here. Oh, and another forearm strike. Or I should say punch. Oh, now Lee with his punch. And now a belly-to-belly suplex from Keith Lee. Keith Lee showing why exactly he deserves to be in the main event picture here on Monday Night Raw. And again, what a spine buster there to Reigns. Is that enough? 1, 2, no, 2.5. How much more can Roman Reigns just take right now? If Lee hits this, it could be game over. Going for the jackhammer. Jackhammer to Reigns. Is this it? Oh, no, come on. There's a rope break. Are you kidding me? The referee called it correctly, but come on. And now Roman Reigns. Reigns going to capitalize. He has him up for the crucifix. Power bomb. Damn it. You hate to see it. And now Reigns with a Superman punch. And that rope break is going to end up costing Lee this matchup. And look at Roman Reigns just looking down on Keith Lee there. That big boot as well. Is that going to be enough? No, just a 1 count again. Roman Reigns could not believe it. As now Lee back up to his feet here. Oh, reversal. Nice arm drag reversal. And now into the corner. Superman punch into the corner. Reigns, spear! Spear out of nowhere. And that could be all she wrote. 1, 2, 3. What a main event, ladies and gentlemen. Roman Reigns digging down deep. Superman punch into a spear to end the night. What a main event match. Keith Lee showing why he should be in the main event every single night. Roman Reigns, the head of the table, showing why he's taking on Braun Strowman for the Universal Championship.